Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this July the 7th, 2023. I'm hoping everybody's having a great Friday out there so far. Hope everybody has a great Friday afternoon. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in today's video, we'll talk about the satellite loop across the lower 48. Also, we're going to take a look at the weather radar across the nation. Also, we're going to take a look at the watches, warnings, and advisories for your location as well. Also, we're going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center severe weather outlooks for today, also for your Saturday and Sunday, as we got a lot of slight risk and marginal risk areas across the nation. Okay, if you're a new viewer and have not subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Love to have you. Also like these videos and also share these videos on social media with your family and friends on Facebook, Twitter, or whatever social media platform you got. Would love to have you. That way maybe I can get my forecast channel out to more people. Alrighty, or if you know somebody that would like to join the Mike Bass Weather Forecast page, send them over to my forecast channel. Love to have them. And they can keep up with my daily forecast twice a day, as I do it twice per day on YouTube here. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. And we're going to dive on into your forecast now. As you can see, we're looking at the satellite composite radar. Satellite loop, that is, across the nation. We got convection offshore in the coastal waters. Extending from up here near the northeastern United States down through the mid-Atlantic and down toward the Bahamas. Also, we got some showers and storms trying to blossom up down here in the portion of Florida. Also down into the Gulf of Mexico as well, bringing showers and storms to you guys down here in Texas and Louisiana and western Mexico also. We got a little system here in the middle portion of the country, bringing some showers and storms. Also in Minnesota and South and North Dakota as well. A little bit of activity up in portion of Canada. High pressure still in charge out west. As you can see, there's not that much activity out west over the Pacific Northwest or the Gulf of California and the Baja area of California as well. Alright, let's move on to the let's see, weather radar now across the nation. As you can see, we got showers. There's that showers and thunderstorm activity eastern Canada through Maine, all the way down into portion of Pennsylvania, Virginia. Get some scattered activity now. We got a trailing cold front extending all the way down to the Gulf Coast states. That's what's going to trigger off some showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. All the way, like I said, it's already developing up in Maine down through Virginia. You see they already starting to pop in also North Carolina. They'll continue to pop in South Carolina and Georgia. And also we got showers, storm satellite loop from the mid-Atlantic down to the Bahamas. Cuba looks pretty good. Got a few scattered showers up here and there. Also got a few popcorn showers and storms across the Puerto Rico island. Got a few popcorn showers here and there. Also down in portions of Hawaii. There's that shower and storm activity you also seen on the satellite loop down in also down into the Gulf of Mexico there as well. We got scattered activity, like I said, in Alabama, back in the port of Mississippi, over toward Arkansas, down into southeast Texas. More scattered activity over the Panhandle of Texas. More widespread showers over the portion of Oklahoma, back in the portion of Kansas. Also into Iowa, back into Nebraska, and also into South Dakota. We got more widespread showers also in portion of northern Minnesota, southern. Then we got just more popcorn showers and storms standing over here in southern portions of Canada, down through Montana, Washington State, also over into Wyoming, Colorado, back into Nevada, and Idaho as well. We got some around the Guam Island as well. Showers and storms there. Central and South Alaska, got a few scattered showers there as well. Alright, let's take a look at the watches, warning, and advisory map for your location across the nation. Excuse me, I had to get some water there. But anyway, we got some flood watches, flood warnings in effect, and severe thunderstorm warning. Also some, let's see, flood advisory there as well in New York State. And going on over here in portion of Oklahoma. Also, we got heat advisory for portion of northern Florida, southern Florida. Also over here in West Texas, southern portions of New Mexico. Excessive heat warnings down in southern Arizona. Red flag warnings in effect for northern Arizona, northwestern New Mexico, western Colorado, eastern portion of Utah. Flood advisory for portion of California. And we got some heat advisories also for portion of Idaho and Washington State. Alrighty. Red flag warnings also in effect for eastern portion of Alaska. Special weather statements in the north and central side. Also some on the southern side. Gale warnings down in the portions of South Alaska. Also in the northern Hawaiian chain islands, central and south. Got some gale warnings there as well. Alright. Storm prediction center time. Alright, as you can see, we got marginal risk of severe weather extending from Maine all the way down in the portion of northern Virginia. General thunderstorms outline the area from Maine all the way down into the Carolinas and Florida Keys, back to let's see, Texas, all the way back into portion of New Mexico, all the way over to northern California, also into eastern Oregon, also into Washington State, Idaho, and Montana. Also in general thunderstorm for also a portion from Minnesota, all the way back into Illinois and down toward Kentucky. Marginal risk extends from northern Minnesota all the way down to Mexico, back over to Wyoming, and as far east as Missouri and Arkansas and Illinois. And we got a slight risk for severe weather and an enhanced risk over the panhandle of Texas. Slight risk extending all the way from Oklahoma, Kansas, all the way into Colorado and the panhandle of Texas as well. If you live in Amarillo, Texas, Pampa, Texas, Dumas, Texas, Boulder, Texas, and Godman, Texas, you're in enhanced risk for severe weather this afternoon. If you live in Denver, Colorado, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Tuscaloosa, Oklahoma, Colorado Springs, Colorado, Wichita, Kansas, you're under a slight risk for severe weather this afternoon. And if you live in Baltimore, Maryland, Washington, D.C., Kansas City, Missouri, Omaha, Nebraska, St. Louis, Missouri, you're under a marginal risk for severe weather this afternoon. Tornado probability. We got 2% over here in portions of Colorado, all the way back in Oklahoma and Kansas and Texas. And if you live in Denver, Colorado, Tuscaloosa, Oklahoma, Colorado Springs, Colorado, Wichita, Kansas, and Aurora, Colorado, 2% risk for a tornado in the green. Winds, 5% to brown from Maine down to Virginia, all the way from Texas all the way to Minnesota, 15% from Oklahoma to Colorado, 30% over pretty much the panhandle of Texas and the significant area as well. If you live in Amarillo, Texas, Liberal, Kansas, Pampa, Texas, Hereford, Texas, and Dumas, Texas, severe weather for damaging winds over 70 miles per hour. If you in the 30% risk, this includes Amarillo, Texas, Pampa, Texas, Dumas, Texas, Boulder, Texas, and Godman, Oklahoma. If you live in Denver, Colorado, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Tuscaloosa, Oklahoma, Colorado Springs, Colorado, Wichita, Kansas, 15% risk for you guys. 5% include Baltimore, Maryland, Washington, D.C., Kansas City, Missouri, Omaha, Nebraska, and St. Louis, Missouri for damaging winds over 60 miles per hour. Okay, now let's take a look at the hail probability now. You can see we got some over Minnesota, all the way back into South Dakota. Let's see, from Missouri, all the way back west to Colorado and New Mexico. 15% over Oklahoma, Panhandle of Texas, all the way back into portions of Colorado. And the significant severe weather, this includes Colorado Springs, Colorado, Wichita, Kansas, Pueblo, Colorado, Eden, Oklahoma, and Ponca City, Oklahoma. And if you're in the 15% risk, this includes Denver, Colorado, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Tuscaloosa, Oklahoma, Colorado Springs, Colorado, and Wichita, Kansas. And if you live in Kansas City, Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri, Lincoln, Nebraska, Lubbock, Texas, and Overland Park, Kansas, you're under a 5% risk for large hail on your Friday. All right. Storm Prediction Center outlook for your Saturday. Okay. We got general thunderstorms to Florida Keys, back to Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, to Oregon and Washington State, Idaho, and Montana, also North Dakota, also back over toward Wisconsin, also back into Michigan. We got an area of marginal risk extending all the way from Ohio to Indiana, back to Texas, all the way back to over to Wyoming. We have another slight risk extending from Wyoming through Texas, all the way to portions of Kentucky, Tennessee, and Mississippi. And if you live in Memphis, Tennessee, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Tuscaloosa, Oklahoma, Little Rock, Arkansas, Amarillo, Texas, you're in a slight risk for severe weather on Saturday. If you're in Colorado, Nashville, Tennessee, Colorado Springs, Colorado, you're under a marginal risk for severe weather on Saturday. All right, the tornado probability, 2%, pretty much from Colorado down to Oklahoma City. All right, if you live in Denver, Colorado, Colorado Springs, Colorado, Aurora, Colorado, Lakewood, Colorado, and Fort Collins, Colorado, 2% risk for a tornado for your Saturday. And let's take a look. Okay, we got 5% from Wyoming down to New Mexico, all the way over to Indianapolis, Indiana, and also over toward Dayton, Ohio. Also, 15% risk extended from eastern Colorado all the way into western portions of Kentucky, Tennessee, and northwestern Mississippi. Alright, if you live in Memphis, Tennessee, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Tuscaloosa, Oklahoma, Little Rock, Arkansas, Amarillo, Texas, you're under a 15% risk for severe weather, damaging winds, that is, on Saturday. And if you live in Indianapolis, Indiana, Columbus, Ohio, Denver, Colorado, Nashville, Tennessee, Colorado Springs, Colorado, you're under a 5% risk for damaging winds. Alright, the hail probability, same areas from Wyoming to Ohio and Indiana, western Kentucky back to Wyoming, 15% pretty much over Colorado. So currently it's the major population center is in the risk area for significant hail, maybe just some countrysides. But if you live anywhere in this area here, you need to be on the lookout for golf ball to maybe baseball size, softball to baseball size hail possible in that region. Alright, if you live in Memphis, Tennessee, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Tuscaloosa, Oklahoma, Little Rock, Arkansas, Fort Collins, Colorado, 15% risk for severe hail over quarter size, also up to maybe baseball and maybe up to golf ball size hail as well. Alright, Indianapolis, Indiana, Columbus, Ohio, Denver, Colorado, Nashville, Tennessee, Colorado Springs, Colorado. It's 5% area for large hail as well. Alright, and finally we're going to wrap it up with day number 3. This will be your Sunday outlook from the Storm Prediction Center across the nation. Alrighty, we still have general thunderstorm from Maine to Florida Keys to Texas to New Mexico, all the way to the Pacific Northwest, including Oregon and Washington State, Idaho and Montana, also back into North Dakota and portion of Wisconsin. We have a marginal risk extending from the Canadian-U.S. border all the way through Texas, all the way to Georgia, all the way up into portions of Pennsylvania. We have a slight risk of severe weather extending from Washington, D.C., all the way down to the Carolinas, all the way back into Arkansas. And if you're in this slight risk, include Memphis, Tennessee, Baltimore, Maryland, Charlotte, North Carolina, Washington, D.C., and Virginia Beach, Virginia, and surrounding areas. If you're in the marginal risk, this includes Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Columbus, Ohio, Denver, Colorado, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and Nashville, Tennessee. And the probability for your Sunday, 5% in the brown from portions for the U.S.-Canadian border from Minnesota all the way to Washington, D.C., Delaware area, down to southeast Georgia, and 15% from Washington, D.C. to the Carolinas all the way back into Arkansas. And this includes the same areas I called out: 15% risk, Memphis, Tennessee to Virginia Beach, Virginia, 5%, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, all the way to Nashville, Tennessee. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well. Enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Like these videos, share these videos, consider subscribing, and we'll catch you back in the next one.